What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Muzzy McGee here. We're back for another live session today. It is Sunday, August 25th, I want to say, and we are going to get into another live streaming session today, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who've never joined the channel before, my name is Muzzy McGee. Thank you for joining me. What we do here, at least for the live streams, is we are working on getting better as improv musicians or improv guitar players. I'm at an intermediate level, and I encourage everyone to join me and to help me grow as a guitar player. And so for those of you who want to join me in my exercises and in my quest to get better, because you want to get better too, by all means, please join me. That's what the idea of this section of the channel is. They're doing the live streams. My page is basically going to be centered around electronic music and creating and composing music. And part of understanding how to do that is to be able to do that on the fly. Because when you're composing, sometimes some people get stuck in a rut, and they get stuck in a rut because they are incapable of thinking outside the box. And I think that the mental dexterity coupled with the quickness of thought that is required in improvisational music is what helps serves better composers and musicians that write music for people and write music for themselves and things of that nature. So for those of you who have not joined the channel, please go ahead and join, like and subscribe and comment, share it with your friends, talk about it, discuss it, tell me what I can do to get better. And if you want to join me every day, let me know what you want to see me do more of, or do less of, or do differently, so that we can continue to move forward together as a group. Okay. Number two, if you haven't done so already, because I don't have the advertiser-generated revenue that is necessary or required for you, I haven't met the requirements for those things on YouTube. Please go ahead and check out the Amazon affiliate links that I have available in the description of every video. These Amazon affiliate links will obviously help me gain a commission off of each one, which will inevitably help out the channel. This blank background and all this mess you see behind me and here will get better progressively the more income I'm able to earn from creating and building this channel. So yeah, please go ahead and check those things out. If you find some things that you like, again, these are products that I use every day. I will never recommend a product that I don't use. And I will try not to recommend products that I don't use regularly. Now, obviously, if I was to advertise, I'm not going to do this, but if I was to advertise for a washing machine, I would never use a washing machine every day. That'd be a waste of energy. I'd use a washing machine once a week, or once every 2 weeks, depending on how hot it is during the summer. During the winter, it's a lot easier, but during the summer, it's very hard. So yeah, but that's a product I use regularly. So, but if it's like strings, it's like, well, I use these strings every day. Do you purchase them every day? No, but you should replace your strings. I think if you play as much as I do, I try to replace my strings once a month. These particular strings I haven't replaced in 3 because I'm down to my last 2 packs. But I will be replacing them shortly. So check those things out. Let me know what you think. Purchase them, send them to your friends, and use the commission or using my Amazon affiliate links. They will help me gain a commission during this advertiser-generated revenue purgatory. Yeah, number 3, if you haven't done so already, check out the description and the links to the investment companies, or the investment companies, and the cryptocurrency platforms, the CEXs or the centralized exchanges that I have available on the description of my video. So on all of those is a link to Binance. There's another reference link, a referral link to eToro, and another one to Bitpanda. Although I've used all of these since 2018, or eToro 2020, but so I've been in crypto since 2018, and I've used Bitpanda and Binance since 2018. I'd recommend it to everybody. I think cryptocurrency is a wonderful thing to add to your investment portfolio. It gives you complete control over that aspect of your portfolio, and I think everyone should have a diverse portfolio as far as, if you're investing in index funds or IRAs or whatever. I think to expand those, it's really good to have a cryptocurrency portfolio to add to it. And I know that now they're doing ETFs based on those things, but I think to have full transparency and full command over those, I think you should create your own accounts and use money that you have to do those things. Again, it's personal opinion. Do what you want with it, but you can check them out anyway. You can sign up. They're all for free. They're always for free. Okay. They all have perks if you decide that you want to spend money up to $50. I think you should minimum $50. You have, like, on Binance, you'll get $100 worth of free trading fees, which helps. It's helpful. You can get on Bitpanda and eToro will give you $30 if you sign up. And it also gives me the same advantages if you use the referral links that I'm sending to you. So yeah, that's why I'm advertising for them. Well, I'm not advertising them just for that reason, but that's part of the reason. But the other part of the reason is because I use them every day. Binance I use every single day. Bitpen and eToro I check periodically. Because there are different things on those. Like Binance is specifically a cryptocurrency website, and Bitpanda has expanded a bit, and eToro you can invest in stocks and bonds and things of that nature, provided that you are American. In other countries, I think it's you have to check out what you can invest in depending on other countries that you're in. Okay, so I don't want to get too much into that stuff, but just check those things out. Let me know what you think about them. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, I'm not telling you to purchase anything. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm not telling you to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not telling you to spend your savings. In fact, I would advise against it. I spend up between $20 and $50 a month on cryptocurrency because that's all I can afford, and that's all I could lose and still be like, get up the next day and not be depressed for like a month. Okay, and even if I lose that kind of money and it doesn't get lost unless you panic sell, it just gets devalued, and then you just have to wait for it to pump again for you to get the return on your money. So you don't really have to spend anything. Like once you see it go down, it's devalued. You haven't lost that money. It's just devalued. So, but check out Binance first because Binance is the Binance Academy, which teaches you everything you need to know about cryptocurrency trading on their platform and just understanding how spot trades and spot ETFs work and things of that nature. But you'll also have margins, futures, and perpetuals, which is stuff I don't understand. Those are for day traders and people who are ready to risk 5 times, 10 times, 100 times the money that they have invested into it. I don't do that because I am scared if I lose those 20 or between 20 and $50, I sit in my room and cry. Okay, so I would never do that, and I'd never recommend do that because it's crazy. It's craziness. And number 4, yeah, I have my Facebook account posted to the description of my YouTube video. So go ahead and add me as a Facebook subscriber. It is a rink-a-dink account, meaning that it is a bare bones account. It means that I haven't done much to it yet, but during the month of September, you will see some significant changes on my account. So check these things out. Add me, subscribe, this, that, and the other. Subscribe to my Facebook account. Check out the links that I have in the description, and let's get started today, guys. Okay, you ready? We're going to go into the online metronome. We did 85 beats per minute yesterday, so we're going to do 95 beats per minute today. We're going to start with the warm-ups, starting with the alternate picking warm-up, then the spider alternate picking from the 1st to 16th fret, followed by the followed by the tapping for the 1st to 16th fret. Then we're going to go right into the sweep picking exercise at 95 beats per minute, 120 beats per minute, and then 130 beats per minute, which I feel has been helpful. Then we're going to do the I want to say the E major. Wait, we're going to do the E major scale today from the positions 1 through 8. The chords, we're going to do the C minor chords again. And then we're going to get right into the backing track, which is the classic blues shuffle guitar backing track. And we're going to run through that twice. Okay, so let's get started today with the alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret. All right, now we're going to do the alternate spider picking from the 1st to 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. Let me turn up this volume a bit. Stopped a little earlier on that one. All right, so let's get to the tapping from the 1st to 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. All right, now we're going to get into the sweep picking exercise. We're going to turn this down. Sweep picking exercise that we did yesterday. Okay, turn this on. All right, we're going to 120. Whee, we're going to Disneyland. right, let's go to 130 and see how we fare there. All right. Hey, it sounds like it's getting better because it feels like I think what's happening is I'm gripping the pick a lot less tighter and I'm not strumming the strings as hard as I possibly can. It sounds like it's getting better. Again, it's going to take a lot of work, and I'm here so that you can make fun of me. So that you don't have to do it by yourself and get made fun of on the internet, okay? Because, yeah. But, yeah, I'm going to suck for a while, and that's okay. You can be great at anything as long as you don't mind being trash for a while, okay? And, yeah. So let's get right back to it. And we finished these exercises. So now we're going to get right into the E major scale at 105 beats per minute. There's the online metronome. There we go. 105. 3. There we go. Positions 1 through 8. We're starting with position 1 of the E major scale at 105 beats per minute. We're going to do each of these positions about 5 times. Second position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Third position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Fourth position, E major scale at 105 beats per minute. Fifth position, E major scale at 105 beats per minute. Sixth position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. 7th position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. And finally, the 8th position, or the octave position of the E major scale at 105 beats per minute. All right, now we get right to the chord section. We're going to turn off the metronome for the second here. Then we're going to do the E major chords. That's a lie. We're doing the C major chords. Melody chords, inside chords, rhythm chords, and bottom 4 string chords. Okay? All right. Now the inside chords. Now the rhythm chords. Now we're going to do the bottom four. Okay, they're not great yet, but we're getting to it. Okay. All right, that's enough for the chord section today. We're going to get into a little bit more of that stuff during the weeks to memorize as many as we can. And we're going to have a lesson plan coming up this week for what we're going to do. All right, we're going to get right into the backing track, which I have queued up already. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, awesome, because I turned the volume off. All right, we're gonna run through that one more again. It was fun playing with some of those harmonics real quickly at the end. We're just going to have to keep practicing and learning licks and just doing what we can do to get better, okay? Well, that's going to be all for us today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. For those of you who could, I wasn't really paying too much attention to the counter. I don't think anybody joined us today, and that's okay. We're going to build this channel brick by brick regardless. So if you weren't here in the beginning, I'm going to go over the announcements really quickly at the end to not spend 20 or 30 minutes on them at the end. So really quickly, number one, if you haven't done so already, yay, like and subscribe to the channel, or you boo your family, boo everyone you know if you don't, and you're a bad person. That works. Does that work? Okay. So sign up and subscribe to the channel. Comment. Let me know what you think. Share this with your friends. Help me get better. The idea of this part of the channel, doing these live sessions, is so that I get better at guitar and guitar improv. And the idea is not just to do sit-in sessions with other people, but to create music on my own, which I do on Logic Pro, to make more electronic music, where the foundation of the music is based around guitar, because that's my principal instrument. I also play piano, but I'm very bad at the piano. But I played trumpet for 12 years, so I know music and I understand it. And I've also created music and used Logic Pro to create electronic music for off and on for like 10 years, but like off and on. So like really 4 years really intense, and then like recently I've gotten back into it. And then what else was I going to say? Yeah, so go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. That's the objective of the channel, is to get people to come play with me and practice with me in the morning. And the second objective being for me to get better. Well, the first objective is for me to get better. And number two, hopefully other people will join me in my quest to get better, so that they can get better and that we can share information to get better. Okay? And number 2, if you haven't checked out the Amazon subscription, the Amazon affiliate links that I have in the description of every video, please check those out. Purchase products from there if you can. I'm going to be adding things to them in the next couple of days, probably in the next couple of hours, because I need to add I need to add a book the chords book, so that I can recommend one to you. I already have a scales book, and I think everyone should have both of those. And I also have another book that I have here that is based on chord progressions, which is something we're going to talk about in the future. The stuff I'm working on right now. Number 3, so after you check out those Amazon affiliate links and purchase those things add money to the channel. They help me out, and they help me out. If they help me out, they help you out, because then I can do more of these more frequently. Okay. Number 3, if you haven't done so already, check out if you're looking to invest and looking to expand your investment portfolio, I recommend everybody to use Binance first. In the description, I have links to Binance, eToro, and Bitpanda. I've used all 3 of them. I was on Bitpanda before I was on Binance, and I was on Coinbase before I was on any of these. And eToro was the last one I added to my repertoire of sites that I've signed up for. They all have perks if you start to invest money. Now, number 1, none of these sites require that you invest any money from the get-go. Okay, you sign up; they're all free. They take a while. They take maybe an hour or 2 to verify your accounts, because that's what it is. They have to verify identities and this, that, because whenever you make investments into things like crypto or stocks, they have to verify who you are and where you are from, because the rules and restrictions are very different depending on your location. Okay. So you have to do those things. You have to get verified. And then once you get verified, you can add or take away as much money as you've made, or as much money as you want to put in. I recommend to any first-time user. Some people will say, "Oh yeah, it's $200-300." I only spend $20 to $50 a month, and the minimum that you spend is 15. So if you want to try 15, see how that works. You're not really going to make any money off of it, regardless of what you're doing, unless you're doing margins trading or futures or perpetuals, because then you can leverage it for 10 or 15 times what it's worth, or 20 times what it's worth. I don't do that stuff, because that is high risk gambling, in my opinion. But again, the other people do it. They're like, no, they can do it like clockwork, because they know the algorithms, they know the patterns, this, that, and the other. They know what to look for. I'm not into that. I'm an investor. It means I add money today in hopes that in the next couple of years, it'll go up. So it doesn't affect the value when it goes up or shoots down every day. It doesn't affect me. So I only spend $20 to $50 a month, because that's all I can afford to lose. It costs me one dinner a month with friends out of the 4 that I have. So I had 3 a month as opposed to having 4. I don't need another one. Okay. The other one is great to have. Sometimes you'll have it, or you can do one that's cheaper, or you go on a picnic with your buddies, or do a barbecue out with your buddies. Picnic's a weird word to use, but here in Europe, there's a lot of picnicking going on, because then you can play, like, I don't know, frisbee while eating a sandwich, which is kind of fun. Yeah, I'm an adult that uses the word picnic in a sentence. Yeah, so check this out. I think they're a great thing. I think cryptocurrency is a great thing to add to anyone's portfolio. It gives you 100% control and command over your investment, at least within the crypto verse or the crypto sphere. These are all centralized exchanges. Okay. I recommend Binance. After all the things that have happened with FTX and all these other companies that have failed, Binance seems to have reimbursed their employees, or reimbursed their customers as quickly as possible. I've never had any issues with anything stolen whatsoever. The site has been extremely secure. And I'm sure that they have security flaws like any other site, but they're very good at getting back and holding on to them, or holding the hackers at bay. It is what it is. People, as long as there's money in some direction, somebody is going to try to steal it. You have a nice car, somebody's going to try to take it. You have a nice amount of food in your refrigerator, somebody's going to come in and try to eat it. It is what it is, guys. That's life, okay? But at least with these investment portfolios, you are able to track what you have, and then if anything happens, the site is going to reimburse you. They have for other people in the past, at least I've read, but I've never had an issue with that personally. Then again, I don't have thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars on the website. I have a couple $100 on the site after the pandemic, we'll say. So check it out. Add to your investment portfolio by adding crypto today. There are perks if you add $50 or more to each one of these accounts, and I went over those in the beginning. It's $100 in free trades. Binance, it is $30 on eToro as well as Bitpanda for you. So check them out, sign up. They're all free, and in the event that you decide to invest money, there are perks. Okay. Do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investment analyst. Do not say if you lose $20 that it's my fault. Or in any investments, when you invest in anything, it's your money. It's your responsibility to look after it. So make sure you do those things and be smart. Okay, be smart. Do your research, and even then, sometimes things happen. So just be careful. Be smart. Learn what you can. Check out the Binance Academy, which will teach you everything you need to know about your very first trades and spot tradings, and what to look for, this, that, and the other. And then just test it out. add to your investment portfolio. And then number 4, if you haven't done so already, add me as a friend on Facebook. It's Muzzy McGee on Facebook, and it's in the description of the video. Add me, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Not hopefully. We'll see you tomorrow and in the next one and in the next one and the next one, because we're going to build this channel brick by brick until it becomes something spectacular with the music that I like, that hopefully people will love. And I'll be able to create stuff and get better and better every single day. And that's what we're going to do. Love you guys. Happy Sunday. Sunday fun day for everyone. Hopefully you got to practice it and get in your practice today. And we'll see you tomorrow and the day after and the day after, because that's what we do. Okay, bye.